Paul Hawksbee and Andy Jacobs with you until 4 here on TalkSport. This afternoon, Silverstone moved quickly to secure the future of the British Grand Prix by putting a zebra crossing on Hanger Straight. That's all it needed.
That's right.
People won't wander around if they've got a proper place to cross. Common sense.
Coming up over the next 3 hours, is George Clooney really in the market for a football club?
He is.
Have Arsenal found their new keeper through Friends Reunited?
They may have done.
Lashings welcomes Shane Warne back from exile.
That was the end of the questions.
No,
Just those two.
I can try, mate. Lashings welcomes Shane Warne back from exile.
You can try.
And Livingston boss Jim Leishman on Robbie Williams' latest pulling technique.
We're also taking your calls, emails and text messages. You can't do the whole show like a question.
No, one of those ads, those old ads for furniture or something.
Old ads for furniture, I remember those well.
Oh,
yeah.
you mean it's on in the high street, their sale? Oh, yes, it is. That sort of thing,
I see, yeah. What was that number again?
Oh, yeah.
I get a 50% discount if I call
right,
now.
yeah.
Those ones, yeah. Including your sporting curry houses and staying with food, your favourite sports personality's meal of choice.
There's all this, plus the birthday spread and sport on Naught. 4 races from air, and it's a warm welcome back to superstar stalwart and Welsh wizard of aesthetics, Lynn Davis.
Lynn Davis is back. Why, have we lost John McCrick or not?
No, John Arlott.
John Arlott.
No, we've still got John McCrick. Well, P reckons it's all a bit blurred. It gets a bit blurred. I think we've got to re-record it. We had a bit of a problem. We lost him, then we re-recorded him. Yeah. A bit over-recorded, but we'll sort it out.
It's like the Jimi Hendrix mix, wasn't it, of John Arlott and the Yetis?
Slightly, yeah.
08704 20 20 20. Email us at talksport.net. Text us at 81089 if you're on any of the networks. Cost you 25p. Your normal texting charges will apply. 14 minutes past 1. Good afternoon, everyone. Good eye. Can't keep doing that. It's like an Australian. Good afternoon, Andy.
Good afternoon, Paul. And what a great tournament, the Open, or Murderous Back 9 made it great. But well done to TalkSport and their team. I thought
they did a fantastic job.
Brilliant.
At one point, yes, the opposition completely played into our hands. And anybody fool enough not to have been listening to us yesterday morning, when we would have joined us when we were the only station broadcasting Open coverage, and definitely would have stayed with us. The boys did a fantastic job. It was really good.
They did. It was so nice of the BBC to give us a free 45-second ad in slow-mo close-up when Bob Bupka's mic was pictured with Ben Curtis's
Candice.
Yes. BBC head of sport Peter Samus had choked on his guacamole and caviar blinis.
There must be one of those moments when he was probably at home with a cup of tea going,
people like that don't drink tea.
Don't they?
Pims.
Oh, really? A Pims on a Sunday?
A champagne cocktail, I reckon. Pierre Royale. And Bob was in shot again when they embraced, and like the pro he is, he made sure our mic was in full prominence.
He got between them at one point, didn't he?
He did.
Hey, Candice.
But I did actually. I mean, it took me ages to work out, because I was, first of all, I was going with digital radio, terrestrial pictures, digital. I couldn't get it right. Eventually, I went terrestrial radio, digital. Terrestrial telly, and it was just about, you can never quite get it,
No, it's never quite right.
But it was still, I listened to us.
Wouldn't digital radio, and you can't do that though.
I promise you, I tried every combination you could imagine.
You don't get it in sync. Totally.
Radio's more live than telly. We were a 4 minute ahead on some of Tiger's shots. They play it all out of order on the telly. It's really odd. I mean, it's fine when you're watching it and you don't know, but when you're actually listening to the live radio, it's very, very interesting. Before I switched over there, I did enjoy Sam Torrance's, he said, there's Davis's love ball.
Oh, really?
I'm sure it wasn't his wife. Picked up on a trip to Tokyo.
Oh, dear me.
Strange.
I don't like the sound of that.
What made me turn over, though, finally, was Alex Hay. He got an email from Mr. Bones of Essex.
Mr. Bones?
Yeah, and this bloke wanted to know if the course committee dyed the greens to make them look striped. Obviously, Mr. Bones never heard of lawnmowers.
That's right.
And Alex explained to him, now, you know when you mow your own lawn? I thought, I doubt if they have lawns in institutions. I don't think I'd have read that out.
Was it Mr. M. Bones?
Yeah, it could have been.
Could have been, yeah.
And the American Spectator, you heard this bloke go, "Way to go, Ben!" at Curtis when he was really hot. Undoubtedly also said, "You're the man and be the ball."
Yeah.
About 5 seconds later.
Well, I think they were being a bit off. I mean, the Tiger's a good player, but on the 18th, it's about 460 yards. He hit his tee shot, and they're going, "Get in the hole!" Yeah. I know, he had to be down in, I think he had to be down in 3, didn't he? He had to be down in 2 to do it. And get in the hole, 460 yards. John Daly wouldn't get in the hole from there.
I forgot get in the hole, that's right. You're the man, be the ball, get in the hole, and get in the ball, and way to go. But permission to shoot, I felt, as Corporal Jones might say.
Yeah.
And I noticed at the same time the golf was on, Channel 5 was showing the man who shot Liberty Valance with Tiger sounded like James Stewart.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bobby.
Thanks, Bobby. Can we hear from Tiger now? I think we probably can. Thanks, Bobby.
Oh, that's actually quite good. That's sort of quite normal.
Thanks, Bobby. He said, "Hey, Tiger, I love you, Tiger." And he would have said, "Hey, Tiger, I love you. I'll follow you to the ends of the earth." Thanks, Bobby. He would, wouldn't he?
I told you.
Bobby does love him, though, Bob, doesn't he? He was in tears at the end.
Oh.
I thought he was going to hang one on poor old Ben Curtis.
Yeah, I know. All the players, have you noticed, is when they come up the 18th green and salute the crowd, they've all got hat hair.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, they did. Tigers looked very poor, didn't it?
Very poor. And Thomas Bjorn looked like Uncle Barry in Time Gentlemen Please with what lasted to his head.
Didn't look good, did it?
And the British Grand Prix, that air and bar shake, eh?
He just can't
There's nothing he won't do.
He just
for
can't stop,
publicity. That's Joe in Edinburgh.
But
running in front of Jarno Trulli, he could have been truly flattened.
He could have been. Read the Bible. The Bible is always right. I mean, I'm sure the good people at Gideon's are happy with the advertising.
That's very true.
But he was carrying this big placard. But I thought it would have said something like golf sale this way. That's what placards normally say. Would have been holding it. But one of his friends was saying in the papers he left the priesthood because of his unorthodox views. He was an Irish dance fan, performed his peace dance based on river dance. So he could have been doing river dance in the middle there.
Well, I think he was doing a bit of that, actually. And, well, did you see that Coulthard's headrest came off? It's like, remember the old detachable ones? Like if you have a Ford Anglia or a Cortina, part of a racy accessory for your car will be the old false headrest sort of thing, from the days before they had built-in ones. But there was also the very big excitement in the Toyota pit before the race. Their Brazilian driver, Cristiano de Mata, got together with a few mates, former West Ham steward Brian Deere, Tom Watt, used to work for us, Imran Khan, and Petter B, the journalist from The Guardian, to record a novelty single for charity. Yes, Brian Deere, Watt Khan, Demeta B. Oh, thank you. I'd like to get the work off to a bad start.
Blimey,
we call it a tiger at the first.
Think of the amount of time you spent talking to Tiger at the first. If he'd had Mike Ramsey's ball finder, which you may have seen in the papers at the weekend, he wouldn't have lost his ball. And Mike, who's already made a fortune in property, is set to make a fortune all over again with this thing that finds lost golf balls. It's going to cost 30, 40 quid, but if the difference is 2 shots, which it is to a pro, and the kind of prize money that's on offer, even to the old hackers like us, it'd be nice to be able to find your ball if you bought one between you.
Balls are expensive, and I tend to lose about 3 or 4 a round, so you soon get your money back.
Indeed. So we're going to be speaking to Mike in this first hour. Also, Gabriel Marcotti on some big Italian news stories. Son of Gaddafi Jr., we call him here, has become good mates with Jay Bothroyd, the old
strange friendship,
Arsenal and Cov striker who's over at Perugia with Mr. Gaddafi Jr. And Ben Johnson's there as well as a fitness coach. So it's all going on. And George Clooney is interested in buying an Italian club, and Gav will be joining us at around 1:30 to talk about that.
Is he going to change the name of the club to QER?
He could, I suppose he could, yeah.
Thank you.
Jonathan Grant will join us from Auction World, tell us what great collectible the best email, texter or caller of the week will receive. And of course, Charles McCann, as he's now known. We've got a new trailer, haven't we? We've gone away from the mouth organ, Andy on the mouth organ.
Oh, yeah.
And now it sounds like the Strokes. It may not be. It may be some. It may be kind of some.
Did it say Charles McCann, does it?
Yeah, I think we should start calling him Charles. Touch of class. No, it doesn't say Charles McCann. No. So that's all coming up, along with Arsenal's new goalkeeper. We think we found the man on Friends Reunited for Arsenal. Bit of sports politics with Andrew Warshaw. Birthday spread, toss shirt to be won today in the birthday spread, and so much more. 08704 20 20 20. Email us at talksport.net. Text us at 81089. Are you